What if I just sign up, log into my Binbot Pro at any time of the day and turn on the robot? Can I make money online this way? Well, of course not. So even the best trading tool or trading strategy will have their own unfavorable conditions within the market. So the best thing to do is to avoid these unfavorable conditions itself. So watch the entire video to find out how I follow a few simple steps to look for a good time to turn on the robot and ultimately increase my success rate as well as consistency. Hey guys, this is Jay from Sentinel Trading Channel. So if you guys are looking to trade from home or even from your mobile phones, you might want to check out the video in my channels that includes live trading demonstrations as well as withdrawals with detailed trade histories. But before that, let's talk about a few simple steps I did to identify the best time to turn on the Binbot Pro and also avoid bad trading conditions. So Binbot Pro is in fact a free trading tool that has potential to perform decently in options trading. So do note that there is a new criteria for a future V6.6 Binbot Pro PDF guide that is about to be released next week. So I'll be sharing a rough description that is going to be added in order to help me avoid more bad conditions and ultimately increase my winning rate. So make sure you watch the entire video. So basically I use an alert on tradingview.com to give me an alarm ring when a potentially good time to use the Binbot Pro is about to happen. And when the alarm comes out, I look at the combination of average true range and market structure to know which settings I will use within the Binbot Pro. However, do note that I avoid using the top 10 trading robot because it pretty much didn't work out for me in the early days of using Binbot Pro back in 2018. So another reason is that it is really hard to be consistent with its trading pattern, and worst of all, it's a lot riskier. So why, you might ask? Because most of the top 10 trading robot has more than one currency selected. So knowing that how Binbot Pro actually works, it trades a 7-minute expiry and executes a trade within the next minute. So in the case of the top 10 trading robot, it actually executes 2 or more trades within 1 or 2 minutes upon activation of the top 10 robot. So this causes me to take a larger risk in the market at that particular moment itself, and of course the currency pair chosen by the robot is pretty unpredictable as well. So I won't know which pair within the top 10 trading robot it will trade within any moment of time, and most of the time the top 10 trading robot kind of choose the currency pair that is not really ideal to actually trade at that particular minute. So since each pair has their own price movement, identifying the best time to use the top 10 trading robot is nearly impossible and certainly a waste of money if I wanted to try. So I did the next best thing, which is to set up my own robot with my own parameters. So which is one of the cool features within Binbot Pro that allows us to make our own robot. So don't worry, it's pretty much very simple, a few simple steps just to create a robot within the Binbot Pro trading software. So if you guys want to know what is the settings that I use, please contact me via email that you see on the screen or my Facebook page. So there's also a chat function there and you can leave me a message. So please note that the settings and the detailed instruction PDF guide is given free to traders that register and fund Binbot Pro via my referral link. So the referral link that I've mentioned and also my Facebook page link can be found in the description box and also the comment box below. So if you already have a funded account, so do just drop me a message via Facebook page and we can discuss the alternatives. Alright, so let's get down to business. So once the alert comes out from tradingview.com, that means the relative strength index is about to go outside the channel. So I typically turn on the Binbot Pro for one trade when the RSI goes outside the 75-25 channel. So at the same time, I look at the nature of the average true range, whether it is decreasing, holding or increasing. Meanwhile, I also look at the market structure, so whether it is trending or horizontal channel. So if the average true range is increasing in relative to the past 10 minutes and the market is trending, I will activate settings O. If the average true range is decreasing and the market is trending, I will use settings D instead. So the other combinations of ATR and market structure shall use the settings stipulated within the PDF guide you can see on your screen. So of course it is subject to change in the future as the market changes or if Binbot Pro undergo another major update. So as of right now, January 2020, we use PDF guide v6.5 and v6.6 will be released next week. So the additional criteria I was mentioning is to add the moving average cross as one more criteria. So this is the extra condition that I should take note when I use Binbot Pro to avoid more bad conditions. So I only take one trade after each moving average cross, so which is the first RSI outside channel, or in other words the first alert from tradingview.com after one moving average cross. So I will only consider a next trade only after the moving average cross. So this means I will avoid the trade if the RSI outside channel alerts is not the first one that occurs after a moving average cross. So should there be multiple RSI outside channel occurs or more alert coming out after the first alarm that comes out after every moving average cross, I will avoid taking the trade and wait for the next moving average cross. So only when the moving average crosses, I will stand by for the next trade with Binbot Pro. So another important thing to avoid is when the moving average cross happen almost the same time with the RSI outside channel or the trading view alarm. So this type of situation has a higher uncertainty, hence the success rate will be lower. So the detailed PDF guide will include this criteria in the v6.6 next week, so you guys are getting a heads up. So let me try to explain via a demonstration video in a live trade recording to enjoy the next segment. Alright guys, so we have an alert for GBP USD. So right now, based on the charts, we are looking at a trending market structure and decreasing ATR. So in a sense, it's almost like holding. So but do note that the red circle that you see on the GBP USD chart is the most recent moving average cross. So right now, since the rule is we will take the first RSI outside channel after the most recent moving average cross. Alright, so since the most recent moving average cross, there hasn't been one RSI outside channel, and it's just about to happen right now at 9:29.06. So we are going to confirm at 9:30.00 to see whether the RSI does stay outside the 75.25 channel, and if it does, we will actually activate settings D, since it is a decreasing ATR. It has reduced from the blue yellow zone into the red blue zone. So decreasing ATR zones, and I will use settings D. Okay, so and do note that if this recent RSI cross, or the one at any moment that you're looking at the charts, if it is the second time the RSI go outside of the channel after the most recent moving average cross, please do not take the trade. So even if it's the second, the third, or the fourth RSI outside channel after the most recent moving average cross. So basically, if you look at the charts and you see it is the second time or the third time the RSI has gone out of the channel, what you need to do is to wait for another moving average cross first before you take the next trade. Alright, so right now it seems that the RSI is not clearly outside the channel yet, so we are still going to wait for a couple of minutes. So in summary, I will wait for the moving average to cross first and then take one trade after the RSI cross goes out of the 75.25 channel for the first time. So if it is not the first RSI outside channel cross, please wait for the next moving average cross before we stand by for a next trade. Okay, so in this example, we can clearly see that the most recent moving average cross is about 20 minutes ago, about more than near 20 minutes ago, and the RSI has not left the 7525 channels only until right now that you see on your screen. Okay, so this is the perfect ideal situation to actually turn on the Binbot Pro trading software. All right, and the RSI seems to be able to hold outside the 7525 channel, or maybe not, so we'll wait for another 10 seconds. Okay, right, so I would consider this as a slightly outside channel, so I will actually activate the robot for settings D right now. All right. Okay guys, so we have a put trade open at 9:32.25. Alright, so since we have a put trade at 9:32.25, so I'm going to deactivate the robot right now, and also put a downward arrow on 9:32. So let's wait for this trade to expire and we will see how it goes. Alright guys, so we are back. So apparently the put trade has actually won, and now my balance stands at 968 USD, and you can see clearly on the chart we have clearly got a nice downward movement, and let me put the arrow back on the chart. So basically this is the first RSI cross after the most recent moving average, and you can see on the chart right now there's another moving average cross that just happened at the moment, like 2 minutes after the trade was entered. So basically, since there is a new moving average cross, we can actually take the next trade if the RSI goes outside the channel. All right, so however, if at the moment of trading where we wait for the RSI to go outside the channel, and if the moving averages crosses at about the same time, please do not turn on the robot for the trade. Alright, so this is pretty much alright, because at the moment of robot activation, the moving average was just converging. It's not yet touching each other, so if it is touching each other, please avoid the trade. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. So in the whole summary, so basically the execution remains the same as the previous demonstration videos. It's just that we are adding one more criteria, which is the moving average cross. So we basically only take one trade, which is the first RSI outside channel that happens from the most recent moving average cross. Alright, so the purpose of adding this moving average cross criteria is to help improve our long-term consistency and also minimize our losses in trading. So based on my testing experience, it's been really effective. So if you guys are interested in trading with Binbot Pro and also have access to my guide with the exact settings, parameters, and also steps on how you should actually use the Binbot Pro to trade options, please contact me via the Facebook page. Also hit me up with an email so you guys can actually gain access to this. So basically, if you guys sign up and fund an account using the referral link in the description box or the comment box below, you guys should be getting the free access to the settings, the PDF guide, and also a Telegram channel. So do make sure to check out the previous video, the most recent large withdrawals, if you guys are wondering how the withdrawal process will actually look like. And also remember to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. Alright, so thanks for watching guys, and until next time, cheers and good luck.